Hey, I have to make 2 videos in one day because I'll be going out of town tomorrow. If you heard my other video on Close Encounter at the end of week 24, that I'm going out of town tomorrow to Orlando, and I don't know how busy I'm going to be tomorrow, so I wanted to go ahead on and get this out the way. I was just looking in this camera and I'm saying to myself, 20, you getting old. I remember when I was young. So I seen a wrinkle. But anyway, welcome to my YouTube family. For the old comers, the old family members and the new family members, I welcome you both. This is another live makeover video, and this video should be up on Sunday, which today should be Sunday that I'm putting this up. Today is Saturday that I'm making it, but it should go up on Sunday, which is the new challenge for the week. Every week is a different challenge. This week it is called, Are You a Spiritual Pioneer? And this is week 25. So let me just go into it. So listen up. If you need to go get you some coffee, some water, some tea, whatever, some might want wine, just listen up to our challenge for this week. So week 25, are you a spiritual pioneer? And the quote for this week is, there are people who make things happen. Those who watch what happens, and those who wonder what happened. And this is, the author of this one is unknown. Let's get right into it. This past week, I had the pleasure of spending 5 days with special people in a gorgeous part of the country, Boulder, Colorado, while recording an audio program from a company called Sounds True. I had an opportunity to watch what I'd call spiritual pioneers in action. My first encounter came when I arrived at the Carbon House, a beautiful 12-room inn owned by Sheila and Richard Norris. Sheila and Richard have done an outstanding job of creating a soul-nurturing environment that embraces their guests with the utmost respect and care. From the sign that asks visitors to remove their shoes upon entering their home to the suggestion of reusing towels in order to protect the environment. Richard and Sheila are willing to step out of the box in order to establish a business that honors their personal values. My next encounter came when I visited Sounds True and spent time with Tammy Simon, the president, and her staff. Sounds True is an audio company dedicated to distributing spiritual wisdom to the world. Like Richard and Sheila, Tammy and the members of her organization are committed to creating an environment that honors the customer, the community, and each other. At Sounds True, relationships come before results, and because of that, the work environment becomes a safe place to which people can bring their inner lives and create spirits. And their inner lives and creative spirits, not create spirits, creative spirits, sorry. Both organizations are great examples of how a company can thrive while sticking to the basic spiritual principles of love, truth, and respect for people. Not all pioneers are spiritual pioneers. Some are dedicated to blazing new trails at the expense of personal values, people, and the environment. But the bar is rising. More and more business owners are realizing that how you do business is just as important as bottom line results. And if the success of the Corbin house and sounds true or any indication of doing business with honor and integrity, makes good facial sense. Both businesses are thriving by attracting customers that share their values. We all have the opportunity to be spiritual pioneers in some way. When you put relationship before results, live with integrity, and care about how your actions affect the greater community, you too add spiritual value in the world. Being a spiritual pioneer isn't easy. You may need to be willing to take a stand for what you believe in while others question your sanity. And you might have to turn down a job or a client that challenge you to check your values at the door. But it's the willingness to do things differently that sets you apart from the rest. To become a spiritual pioneer, you need courage and a strength of character that will allow you to step off the common path and stand up to be ridiculed, criticism, and the fear of insecurity and self-questioning that will occur. You need to be more interested in honoring your integrity and the greater goal than in being well liked. And you'll have to be willing to tell the truth to yourself and others, setting your ego aside for the higher goal of becoming an authentic leader. The kind of leader who makes her own growth a top priority and who ultimately walks her or his own walk. I don't know about you, but as I raise the bar in my own life, I'm more interested in supporting businesses that are run by spiritual pioneers. This is the Take Action Challenge right here. Become more of a spiritual pioneer in your life by doing one of the following this week. Just one of them. 1. Take a stand for something you believe in, even if others around you think you're crazy. Or you can do 2. Risk telling the truth even when you're afraid to do so. Or you can do 3. Honor yourself by referring out any client or customer who is not aligned with your values. So you can either do 1, 2, or 3. Now, in the description box below, I will leave 1, 2, and 3. They said only do 1. Just pick one of them. And it's going to occur. One of these going to attract you. It's going to come up to you this week. That's coming up. Pick which one you want to do. Go ahead and be that spiritual pioneer. Don't let them make your values, change your values, what you believe in. Don't let them when it's your value. So, in your life makeover journal, write down which one you which one you did that week, and how you felt about doing it. How did you feel about it? Did you feel good about it? Did it make you feel more positive and encourage you more to speak up more? Let us know. Leave it in the comments below as well. That's if you want to. But on Saturday, I will come back and leave which one I had to face and which one I used in the comments below. That's what this life makeover is all about. It's bettering ourselves. And believe me, spiritually, all the way with Jesus. I know he's my health. He's my strength. He's the one that was bringing me through. Naturally as well. But I'm just speaking since the beginning of this Life Makeover Journal on week 1, started in January. If I had not did those, the things that I could do for myself. Right now, at my point in my life, and I don't know how to say it, in my life at this point right now, all these different opportunities I would have missed. All this growth I would have missed. So I'm glad that I ran across this. I'm glad that I have a YouTube family that I can share it with. I don't feel alone with it. I tried to share it with my sons. It's something they don't want to get into right now. So, as well as my YouTube family. Some of you all come on and listen. Some say, oh, no, another life makeover, I'm not going to watch it. That's fine. I'm just glad to have you family member. All of us is not going to agree on the same thing. I want to do the same thing. I want to see the same thing. But I'm just letting you know, with the help of the Lord and with this life makeover, ever since the 1st of January, it has been some changes done in my life, more love that I have for myself, and more things I've learned about myself. So I just want to welcome the newcomers and thank the old family members that still stand with me, that still ride or die. I don't want to say die. Still ride with me, even with the low numbers. Let me put it that way. So you all, you know my saying. You know what my saying, what I say. Let me hear you say it. There you go. I don't know when, I don't know where, and we definitely don't know how. But one thing we know for sure, that Jesus will always make a way. He's going to fix it after a while. Love you, YouTube family, and thank you so much. So much. There's that Ash again. For being a great part in my life. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye.